Today's topic is all about book promotion. If you've got 5 minutes, I've got 5 tips that just might help you with the process. Well, today's video is really for people who are writing book-length publications. People who have written a book or are in the process of writing a book, and you're interested in having someone other than you and your family read that book, then you're going to need to promote it. This video is for you. Just to be clear, this video is about book promotion that might help you market your book. It is not the 10 surefire ways to market your book. It is not the 6 magic bullets to promote your book and make you a best-selling writer. These are tips that might help you sell your book to people. Now, I'm no expert in book promotion. I have no magic bullets for you. And I have news for you. No one else has magic bullets for you either. There are none. There's no magical formula for you to sell your book to become a best-selling author. There just aren't any. What I do have is lots of experience in public relations. That's my background. Promotion is part of the public relations process. And I have 35 plus years of experience in studying the whole area of book promotion and what works and what doesn't. Now, it seems to me that even if you follow someone's online 50 ways to promote your book, you can go ahead and do that. And those are all probably good ideas. But I think that what you're going to find is that you're going to be wasting your time in many of them. You'll also find that you're spending more time promoting your book than writing. And what writer wants to be doing that? So what I'm proposing for you today are 5 tips that might help you make better use of your book promotion time. Here are my tips. Tip number 1, start with a plan. I can't stress this enough. It's so important for you to have a way through this book promotion process without just flinging yourself around from one thing to another. You need to sit down and plan how you're going to go about it. And it can be a simple plan. And here on this slide I'm going to show you a simple few steps for a plan that will help you through the process. Step number 1 in the plan is to define your readers. Who is really going to read your book? You'd like everyone to read your book, I'm sure, but that's not true. Figure out where those readers are, both online and in real life. Then develop a message. What do you want them to understand beyond simply buy my book? For example, if you're writing nonfiction, there must be a message about you as the expert, and why you should be writing this book. The next step is to identify the tools you'll use. Are you going to use social media, email, advertising? And after you've done this, evaluate each approach. When you're finished the process, make sure you figure out which worked because it might help you the next time. Tip number 2, promote your book to readers, not other authors. I cannot tell you how weird I think it is for writers to continually join groups with other writers to flog their books to people who are only there to flog their books to you. This is ridiculous. This is a crazy waste of time. This is not something that should be in your plan for promoting your book. You are looking for readers when you're promoting your book, not other writers. Stick with the plan. Tip number 3, avoid continually pounding away at asking people on your social media feeds to buy your book. I'm talking about people who every week or almost every day will promote their book to their followers. And as you know, Freud is reported to have said that continually doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results is the definition of insanity. And if he didn't say it, somebody did. Just stop all this buy me, buy me, buy me stuff on your social media accounts. Your followers will hate it, and they will love it if you post other things about background of your writing and things about you. If they're interested in you and your writing, they want to know more than this is where to buy my book. Tip number 4, seek out smaller niches for your book. I know you would like everyone to read your book, but that's not going to happen, and it's not even appropriate. It doesn't make any sense. For example, a few years ago, I wrote a book called The Year I Made 12 Dresses. And it was structured around the creation of 12 dresses. It is actually general women's fiction. However, because it is frameworked around 12 dresses and the creation of them, I formed a Facebook group for people who like to sew and who like to read. Interestingly enough, that group has grown, and they have grown throughout the process of me writing and publishing a series of books that followed up on that one. That's a niche. Figure out what yours is. Tip number 5, write another book. The best way to market a book, and probably the only one that really has any credence, is to market it to the person who's come to the end of one of your books and is looking for another one because they enjoyed the one they've just read. That's the best way, and probably the most guaranteed way to sell another book. But it is one book at a time. Writers who spend all of their time marketing aren't writing. Just write. And I just want to end with a PR truism, and that is that books do not sell themselves. And it doesn't matter whether you self-publish or you publish through a traditional publishing firm with a contract, you are still going to be responsible for doing some book promotion. Just don't spend all your writing time doing it. See you next time. Subscribe to Write, Fix, Repeat, and maybe I can help you improve your writing knowledge and skills. 5 tips at a time.